desire, devotion. When we work our desires from a place of inner devotion, they become a laboratory for our innermost alchemy. This quote and this piece by Kate Joyner is something that touches every part of me and brings such a beautiful expression to what it is to really drop into your heart and let its field expand, enabling your deepest desires to come to its greatest fruition and fulfillment. You see, desire wants to burn through our lives like a wildfire, tearing away the falsities until all that remains is the truth at the core of you. The left-hand path of desire is one of the highest spiritual callings we can embark on in this lifetime, because it asks us to find love in all of the places we have denied. Desire takes us to the depths of our shadow and asks that we find the light within all that has been relegated to the basement until the inner and outer become woven and there is nothing left to hide. Desire is the way Earth speaks to us. Desire is the elemental force of our true nature. The holy fire place inside us is the way the divine forces of nature grab our attention. Desire belongs to our wildness, burning through the sterile ways of convention. Upon sniffing the scent of this wild beast in all of its pure primal commotion, it can scare us to the core. But if we dare follow the trail of desire, we are brought home to the pure and innocent essence of our soul. Perhaps that's why we follow, unknowingly sensing that in the forbidden fruit is the true nectar of living. Life wants to deliver you to this ecstasy. And as a good student, who are you to refuse the invitation? Dare you let those holy ripples run through your veins into the depths of the ocean's promise? To follow desire is to be forged by a force much greater than us. We have to become holy vessels for such a love. The place where our desire quivers in the dungeon of our existence is where your soul lives. That place where your deepest poetic expression and the earth meet and make love. This place of your deepest fulfillment. The place of our wilderness has often been so subsumed by the ways of convention and morality that when the wild one within begins knocking at our door, we can feel so great that we either give everything or squash it down and resign ourselves to a life half lived. Now, What of this reclamation of our desires, this allowance for the deepest liberation of our dark side? To see, to be in full approval of our desire is to come home to the truth at the core of us. But desire without devotion is like a bull in a china shop. If we let the desire run in the hands of our egoic grip, then we will create much destruction on our path. Devotion is the spiritual essence that holds desire by the reins and lets us forge. Lets it forge us from within. Often, when we think of devotion, we are brought to the higher realms and asked to transcend our desires. But what if devotional desire is a uniting of the worlds that bridge our animality and our divinity? Devotion is seated in the heart. So whilst desire runs from our root, guiding us into the dungeon of our own existence, if we are to do good service to this force, then we also have to build the temple of our heart. There, in those walls, we do the alchemical work that makes our desire holy. The devotional heart space is like a calming balm to the fire of desire. When rested in the heart, we can see desire in its essence, playing with responsibility, courting with discernment, knowing that there are conventions there for a reason. In the heart, spirit meets the wild swirling of desire and assimilates what the wild is trying to tell us in ways that serve rather than destroy. The heart allows us to see the essence of desire and return us to innocence. When we work our desires from a place of inner devotion, we become a laboratory for our innermost alchemy. When we have devotion, our desires don't need to be acted out, but they allow us to turn inward so that the fire can transform us. Devotion is the glue that binds us to what we love from the heart and has us stay true. It's slow, burning dedication to discernment, to what we love, means that we desire that when desire arises, we align that force with spirit. When we do this, our desires become a portal that wrestles us to become truth. What a way to hear, to feel the way our deepest longings bridge to our heart to be fulfilled, to be realized and actualized as us, through us. Holy in every facet. In love.